In this video, I want to talk about something that I think a lot of business owners, especially solopreneurs, don't really think about until it is too late. And that is, what do you do in your business when an emergency hits? For most people, we will experience several emergencies in our life. But as a business owner, when an emergency hits and you have to take time away from your business, this can really impact your revenue and your ability to work and sign clients. The problem is when these emergencies last longer than a couple days and you need to drastically reduce the amount of time that you're in your business working. This is something that actually happened to me back in January of 2023 when my mother was taken to the hospital with what we thought was pneumonia. We thought might be a couple days that she would need some help and support. But that quickly changed to our biggest nightmare when my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And we were now looking at having maybe 3 months left with her before her untimely death. So needless to say, I went from regular business to doing my work and all this kind of stuff to literally having to drop everything and be with my mom, be with my brothers, my family, and all that. I was very fortunate at the time that the clients I had were very understanding. We were already on a very streamlined work system. So I was able to still navigate majority of the work that they still needed from me at a very, very low time constraint for me. But I also know that my situation is not usual for most solopreneurs, especially if you're a service provider working with multiple clients. So, what are things that you can have in place in your business so that if a situation does come up and you have to vacate for weeks or even months out of your business, how do you keep things moving so that your business doesn't completely crumble when this happens? So the first thing I want to really reiterate is how important systems and processes are in your business. Systems and processes, or SOPs, are kind of like the blueprint that you can essentially pass off to someone to do a job or a role or a specific thing in your business. And the key to this is ensuring those systems and processes are written in a way that if you could hand that playbook to a 14-year-old, they would be able to do step by step what that role was and to be able to continue having that action go forward. For most people, especially as a solopreneur, you don't really think of SOPs because you're the one doing it all anyway. So what good is it to have a document written about what you do? But these are the reasons why. So if you haven't yet created any SOPs, I strongly suggest you spend a little bit of time figuring out all of the different roles that are in your business. So even if you're the only one doing it, what does your social media management look like? What does your accounting look like? What does your email system look like? All of these things so that if you were to hire someone to come in and work with you as your business grows, this makes it much easier for you to be able to pass that position off. And if in a situation like this comes up where you have to have additional help during times of crisis, you're able to give them that playbook and they can take over whatever that role or position is to help you in the interim so that you aren't stressed over things not getting done, whether your clients aren't being communicated with, whether, projects aren't getting done or anything like that. So really, really consider your SOPs. But even on top of your SOPs, I would strongly suggest having a specific system and process in place for exactly situations like this. What has to get done or what steps need to be done to help you vacate your business as much as possible during a time of crisis. So does that mean you may need to hire someone to come in and handle just the bare bones of your business going forward? Does this mean that you could rely on a friend, especially a business friend who knows your business, understands things already, that you're able to bring them in and help kind of navigate client work or, make sure things are running smoothly, invoices are being sent out, whatever that is. These are critical steps for you, especially in emergency, but in business in general, is to have these set up. The other thing is, and I kind of touched on it, is having someone you trust to have some sort of foot in your business. Now, when I used to do ads management, I always had someone I trusted to also have access to my business manager in case something happened, that they were able to ensure clients' ads were still running, all that kind of thing. So the similar situation for business in general is, do you have someone you trust who could step into your business if something happened, that you could then essentially hand over the reins to make sure that you are still bringing in an income into your business? We don't ever want to think about, emergencies or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, emergencies happen and they come out of the blue, and we're often never prepared for it. So this is just my PSA, my opportunity for you to really consider that. If something were to happen and you had to walk away from your business for weeks or months on end, but you still wanted to ensure your business could stay afloat around you, build your systems and processes, have someone you trust be able to step in to your bare minimum roles if you needed to, and ensure all that client communication is handled so that you can be where you need to be and ensure that your business is still moving forward. So I hope this helps, and we'll see you on the next video.